The production here in the UK has been able to produce sparkling wines that are of a style that are very similar to those produced in Champagne. And in some parts of the country here, the geology is also quite similar to the Champagne region. So there are many similarities, and the climate has been helping more and more to match that French production. Our work has also been looking, though, at the Burgundy region of France, and looking at similarities and how the climate here in the UK may evolve to match the Burgundy climate. And so those projections looking forward are demonstrating to us that our climate is becoming more and more suitable for the production of still red wine. And that's a holy grail, really, because in this country we've not been renowned for the production of still red wines, but the changing climate is providing a prospect for that now. And we're finding that the temperature or the growing season temperature has increased by a degree and a half over the last 30, 40 years. That's a really rapid rate. And furthermore, as we look ahead into the next 20 years, the lifetime of a grapevine, we have to remember that when we plant a grapevine, it has a lifetime of 20, 30 years. So we need to make the right decision on what we're going to plant, because it's going to be with us for a while. As we look ahead over the next 20 years, we're looking at least another degree temperature rise on top of what we've already seen, which is really moving this country into a realm of being able to reliably produce a high quality Pinot Noir still red wine.
...2018 was very similar weather-wise, and we had an extremely benign summer, and the wines were wonderfully flavourful. The alcohol levels were fairly high as well, because obviously it's not the photosynthesis, it's the heat and the sun that will push up the sugar levels for us. I don't know about the acidity. That is in the hands of, you know, the weather god, if you like. However, there are similarities with 2022. We've got the same sort of weather conditions. We will be having the smaller berries with lower bunch weights, probably quite quick ripening. So we're going to have to be quite quick when we're picking. We'll be measuring those grapes for the acidity dropping and the sugars rising, and we'll get them off very quickly. I think we're going to have a nice year. I'm very enthusiastic about it for obvious reasons. However, Champagne is a huge region, and I have heard on the grapevine that it is getting too warm in Champagne. Champagne traditionally obviously has the colder winters as well, which is what we have here. I think we certainly, as an English wine industry, have got a future ahead of us. Whether we'd ever replace the huge wine growing regions in France, I don't know.
So our classic cuvée, our 2018 vintage, is a 50-50 blend of Pinot Noir and Pinot Blanc, two of the noble grape varieties used in Champagne, which gives us a wonderful pear drops freshness and a lovely biscuit dry finish, which absolutely shines in a long, warm, dry growing season.
But 2018 was a bumper harvest, and if you speak to vineyard owners, vineyard managers and wine producers, they will often mention that year as a really good year, a good memory. It's true to say that year, looking back in the historical record, was unusual, but actually now it's something that we can expect to see every few years. That's the rate of climate change that we're observing.